hope you're doing really great. Very excited to show you this video because we had a very good friend here at the shop, our very good friend Joe Bonamassa stop by. It was a crazy day because when he arrived, one of our vintage buyers had just gotten back from out of state picking up another collection. We got another burst, beautiful burst. We got another Blackguard, among other incredible pieces. Another piece that we just got is this bad boy here, which is what I wanted to talk to you about. A Dumble Overdrive Special, but specifically it is a Skyliner. It was originally built for John McBride of Blackbird Studios. It then went to Jerry Cantrell of Alice in Chains, and now we represent the third owner. This is a consignment piece, and it is brilliant. It's completely untouched, all original. It has been verified by the Dumble Preservation Society, so it's got all the provenance and authentication, if that's a word, that you would want from an amp, especially a Dumble. The biggest thing that I want to communicate in this video is, number one, to give you a taste of what this amp is, give you some more information about the controls, the layouts, how you can manipulate it, what the FET channel does, all of that sort of thing. But also just show you a day in the life here in the vault and a day in the life here at Chicago Music Exchange. It was a cool hang. We're just hanging out. Joe is a really good friend of ours. Joe is really cool. He's also an extraordinarily knowledgeable human being when it comes to musical instruments. And as a history buff such as myself, it's a pleasure to speak to someone like him who's such an encyclopedia. He lives and breathes this stuff. He's not just a collector, he's also someone who uses this stuff. So I have a ton of admiration for him. I think he's extraordinarily important in this community, and I really appreciate him stopping by the shop. So without further ado, enough talking from me. Let's hear this bad boy in action. Here we go.
Three of them. But so the FET is the solid state. It's a solid state chip before this hits that. So that's just the clean channel. That's not the overdrive.
Wow.
But with the FET.
FET, and you drive it past noon. That's how you get those big fat things, or you can go, you know. So there is a trim pod inside, and sometimes the FETs are super hot and you gotta
Trim them down.
Trim them down.
Yeah.
But look, here's it. Now, we're back to normal with the Dumble here. So now you know what the preamp boost does?
Talk to me.
Preamp boost is basically neuters all of that.
Oh.
So you don't have control over anything. It's a gain boost.
Is that like bypassing the tone stack? Is that kind of what that's? Okay.
All of this goes.
Got you.
So that'll be on your foot switch. If you have a foot switch, you have the channel and a preamp boost, so you can go, you know. Very good sounding amp, by the way. And this is you could tell Skyliners because your master only has control of your clean.
Mm.
So your master overdrive volume,
Yeah.
it's right there.
Uh-huh.
So hear the hiss,
Yeah, I didn't know that.
and then I can go all the way up and down with that. Does
It
nothing.
doesn't matter, yeah.
That denotes a Skyliner.
Huh.
Yeah, which is my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah. Full tilt. I mean, if you want to just you bar good. And the other thing is, whatever speaker you pair this with, the whole sound of the amp changes. So these are Celestians,
Right.
which is a good combination for this. But if you try EVs, completely different amp. Altec's different amp. Jensen's different amp. It just depends. Like that pairs well with Celestians.
Right.
I
bet I'm probably
But
an
if you have
Altec guy.
But if you have like a 12L,
A Celtic guy?
Altec, not a Celtic. This is the Celtic area. Sorry, what was that?
no, but if you have Altecs, it's gonna be complete. It's way brighter, way more.
So are those like the seconds you would have on your?
Here's what I run. Like on mine, I run.
And wait, Joe, do you have this? You have this exact amp?
I have a combo. I have Stephen Bruton's Skyliner, one that built in '95. My things are, it's gonna be loud.
I love it. Let's go.
I like.
Let's go.
Would your settings change if you're using humbuckers or single coils? Do you alter it?
Well, so my rig with the 7 amps, because there's 2 Marshalls that are always on. That's the bass setting,
Right,
baseline. And then I have setting A, which is 2 high-powered twins and 2 Marshalls. Setting B is 2 50-watt combos. The one that's mic is a Skyliner, and those are set for overdrive. So those are set real dark and real mid-rangey.
Yeah.
And then the low amp does the clean, the kind of like the FET thing that we were talking.
Yeah,
does that and has a pretty decent overdrive. So I channel switch that.
Yeah.
So
And
they have personalities.
we can get 8 of mine, that one,
And some of that personality is in the group.
and you're going. They have similarities, but not a single one's identical. That was a particularly good one. These weren't like, oh, I built this specifically for Larry Carlton.
Yeah.
He built them. Just. Sounds good.
DS.
A clean Pro is hard to find.
That way has been heavily modified by that person. That name tag on top used to be his bench.
Oh, really? Oh, nice. To my Dumble settings for the Skyliner stuff
Mm-hmm.
on the 84, it's very dark, very it's not full range. It's very dark.
Yeah.
Because I want it to drive up the middle of the Marshalls, the high, the low, and the power, and the gain.
Mm-hmm.
So I drive up the middle, and you feel it as you play under the strings. Next thing you know, this is blooming. This is tighter. So you get these, and the bottom end, nothing, because the Marshalls you run through EVs, nothing sags. I actually go up with the voltage. So the low notes are tight.
Are you controlling power when you're playing live? Like, are you using like the brown? You're not using a brown box for all that.
I use a Kikasui's. I nicked it from Angus because in his rig rundown, he goes like, we have this Kikasui thing because Angus likes his Marshalls at 238, 50 hertz, and I go, of course he does. That's where he's used to hearing it.
Yeah.
And then you go, okay, because I used to have the hardest time bringing stuff like this over to Europe. Yeah, and you get 110, 120 off the pole at 50, and it's a huge. It's a night and day. So I like 120 at 60. So worldwide, I run 120 at 60. Your bloom points are different. You know, like Leo designed that for like out the wall in the 50s. What 106, 110 maybe out of the wall.
Well, it's just on the amps. This is usually 117. But
That's right.
It's slightly lower line voltage for sure.
But he designed them for 60 cycles. And conversely, any of the stuff that came out of Milton Keynes came out at 240 with 50 hertz, and that's why you go, oh, why do Marshalls sound different over here? And why do they sound better over there? Fender.
That's why when you get shocked out of the outlets where you're from, you shake a little bit slower. Here, you shake faster.
It's the same regardless of venue because you have control over the power like that.
Same mic, same wedges, same everything.
Damn, that's got to be
same power.
sweet. Like you just, no matter where you are, you plug it in, it's the same.
Those Kikasuis are $15,000.
Oh yeah, I know, yeah.
But you're running $1 million worth of amps, so I'm okay with that. I like those percentages, you know.
So the Dumble, is there many of them around?
You'll see 10 of these to one of those.
10 of these to one of those.
Maybe more.
Maybe, yeah.
That's good.
I would love to hear what a delay would sound in that effects loop. I bet it'd be beautiful. All right, what do we got? So you're running, what are you running? You got the whole board or just
I
that?
got the whole board.
Oh, nice. Wait, what's up with this thing?
But the thing is, you don't want to start putting overdrives through the loop, but you know it's good enough for the delay. I have a DD2 from like 1981.
Oh, I bet it's cool.
That's all I use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One setting, it's taped.
Yeah.
I
Gotta get you on
like
that.
early 16-bit digital delays because I hear them. I can hear it. I hear the notes. Like all the analog delays that they're made to sound like tapes, I don't hear it. So it's just kind of muddying up the bottom end.
Totally.
I like the digital delay because it's like you actually hear it.
Yeah.
You know. All right.